My name's James Timpson and I'm sitting here in our office in Manchester, and I'm talking to you because we are the largest employer of ex-offenders in the country, and it's something that we are very proud about. Over the last 10 years we've been employing people from prison all over the UK and Ireland, and we're now the biggest employer of ex-offenders, and just about 10% of our workforce we recruited directly from prison. And in fact, even today we have over 25 men and women who are running our shops, and at night they go back to prison because they haven't yet finished serving their sentence. So it's something we've been doing for 10 years, but we started off just with one guy, Matt, in a prison in Warrington, and now we're working with over 70 prisons all over the country. I was invited on a prison tour around Thorncross Prison over 10 years ago, and when I was walking around, this inmate came up and said hello, and we wandered round, and I really liked him. So I had a sort of an idea of what he was in for, ABH it was, and I said, listen, when you're out, here's my business card, slipped him my business card, give me a ring, and I'll give you a go. And he's now still with us. He's running, ironically, our shop in Warrington, just down the road from the prison he was in. And he's great, he's now married, 2 kids, and he's a superstar. So I thought, if I can have one of him, that's great, but why don't I get loads of him? Because that will make our business even better. Some people may think we're mad for recruiting people who've been in prison or are still in prison, but we think it's great commercially, and it's a great thing to do when you have a good, strong business. Because we're in the business of finding superstars. In our shops and in our offices and in our warehouses, we want people who have great personalities. We don't care how many A-levels they've got, what university they've been to. All we're interested in is what your personality is like. So that is why we will go to any place to find the best personalities. If we didn't give people the opportunity to start again in employment, then we would be overlooking some of our finest people. Lots of people make mistakes, lots of people do things in life and get in the wrong groove, but we don't think that is a reason why they shouldn't have a job. Our best people are often our best people because we have given them the second chance. From our experience, when we recruit people from prison, we're recruiting people who stay with us longer and become better colleagues than the average Joe on the street. So our view is that if we recruit someone from prison, they're more likely to be a real superstar and stay with us a lot longer. But on the other hand, they're also likely to be more difficult and leave faster than someone we find off the street. So it's a more extreme version of recruiting, but commercially it is the best recruiting we do. One of the questions we're often asked is, how does this reduce reoffending? How many of your recruits from prison end up reoffending? And the figures that we know is only 4 of the 420 ex-offenders we've recruited have ever gone back to prison. And we have a retention rate of our ex-offenders of 80.4%, which is exactly the same level as those we recruit from the street who haven't been to prison. So to us, it doesn't make any difference whether you've been to prison or not. We just want to recruit the best. Running a business is bloody hard, but it's made a lot easier if you recruit and work with people who are really good. So my message to companies and organisations is, put your toe in the water, recruit 1, 2 or 3 people who have been in prison, and prove to yourself and to your colleagues what a good decision it will be. Because for us, we just think this is the right thing to do for our business. I think the work that No Offence does is exactly what we need at the moment, and the more people that understand the work in the field of offenders and criminal justice, the fewer prejudices there will be. And it's important because lots of people's lives are tainted by something they often did a long, long time ago, and I believe they should be given all the opportunities that everybody else has.